Have you ever wondered how the very elements that helped create our world can also have the power to destroy it? The story of chemicals and their impact on our planet is a tale as old as time itself. In the dawn of humanity, chemicals were a source of awe and mystery. Ancient civilizations used naturally occurring chemicals for practical purposes, like using sulfur to create fire and purify air, or extracting copper from malachite to forge tools and weapons. As civilizations developed, so did our understanding and usage of chemicals. The Greeks, for instance, were known for their early studies in alchemy, attempting to turn base metals into gold. This pursuit may not have yielded the desired results, but it did pave the way for further exploration into the properties and potentials of various substances. Fast forward to the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century. This era marked a significant turning point in our relationship with chemicals. The invention of synthetic dyes, for instance, revolutionized the textile industry. However, these advancements came with a price. Factories belched out toxic fumes, poisoning the air and waterways, and marking the start of our struggle with chemical pollution. The 20th century saw the rise of chemical warfare. From the mustard gas used in the trenches of World War I to the atomic bombs that ended World War II, these lethal inventions brought about a new level of devastation. In more recent years, we've seen the dangers of chemicals in a different light. Take, for example, the incident at Dugway Proving Ground in Utah, where the accidental release of anthrax samples highlighted the ever-present risks associated with handling deadly biological agents. But the destructive power of chemicals isn't confined to the battlefield. Consider the opioid crisis, fueled by potent substances like fentanyl. While some argue that fentanyl should be classified as a weapon of mass destruction due to its lethal nature, others believe such a designation wouldn't effectively combat the crisis. And then there's the environmental impact. From the nickel mining ventures in Indonesia that threaten the survival of indigenous tribes, to the widespread pollution caused by various industries, our pursuit of progress has often come at the expense of the natural world. So, where does this leave us? The history of chemicals is a double-edged sword. On one hand, they've propelled us into an era of unprecedented technological advancement. On the other, they've brought about destruction on a scale we're still struggling to comprehend. Chemicals have the power to create and destroy, to heal and harm. They've given us life-saving medicines and deadly weapons, filled our homes with conveniences and our skies with pollution. As we move forward, it's crucial that we remember this duality and strive to find a balance that allows us to harness the power of chemicals responsibly. Only then can we hope to mitigate their destructive potential and ensure a safer, more sustainable future. In the end, the question isn't whether chemicals are good or bad, but rather how we choose to use them. That choice, as history has shown, can make all the difference.